Cello, cello, everybody. This is April Showers Network, back with another breaking news story that happened last night. Hello, everybody. Let me find a disclaimer. This is the disclaimer. The views and opinion expressed on this show are those of the beautiful and amazing, wonderful, darling April, also known as April Showers Network. And this story is so funny to me because you know everybody, oh, they get tough on social media. Y'all see this little scare? Y'all see this little scary Roland Martin. Look at his scary butt. Just look at it. Just look at Roland Martin. So this is what happened. The Democratic National Convention in Chicago was not just a political gathering, but also a hotspot of tension as Black Lives Matter activist Jamal Green confronted Roland Martin, the host of the daily digital show Roland Martin Unfiltered. And everybody calls Roland Martin the gatekeeper. Okay, moving right along. Their confrontation stemmed from an escalating Twitter feud about Vice President Kamala Harris' newly announced economic package. Okay, so, we have these gatekeepers or these black people out here that want to attack other black people because they're not on the Kamala Harris bandwagon. See, all of this stuff was built by design to keep us divided. Instead of just respecting other people's opinions, just respect other people. We are looking at behavior of grown people calling other people dummy and ignorant because they choose not to support Kamala Harris. And if you're black, you're getting a double hate. The nerve of you. The nerve of you people to try to tell me because I don't support Kamala Harris that is terrible. So, what happened was the initial friction began when Jamal Green, a former mayoral candidate from Chicago and a prominent Black Lives Matter activist, he criticized the language used in Vice President Kamala Harris' economic policy. Harris had recently introduced a plan in North Carolina to offer up to $25,000 in down payment assistance to first-generation home buyers. Green took to Twitter to question the use of terms like first-time homeowners, implying that such terminology might exclude or not adequately benefit the Black community. So Jamal Green, made his statement. So what Green posted was, does anybody want to tell me what first generation is code for? Which is true. What do you mean first generation? Is it my first generation? My son's first generation? So then you had the gatekeeper, Roland Martin, him, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey. These people telling us that we have to vote. We should be behind and vote for Kamala Harris. No, it don't work like that. I vote on policies, okay, and issues. I don't discriminate due to race, color, and creed. And I'm definitely not going to vote for somebody because they Black. Because every Black person I see in power now, they're dirty. Okay? So we got to, let's just clear that. And don't get me wrong, all races have thieves, corrupt politicians. All of them do. Okay? So I want to make that clear. It's just not Black people. But we work so hard to really get in these offices and we become just like them. So back to this Twitter food. So Roland Martin responded sharply to Green's tweet, calling him dumb and clueless for questioning the policy. Martin argued that since Black Americans have the lowest homeownership rates, they will significantly benefit from incentives targeting first-time buyers. So he says, are you that dumb, Jamal Green? If Black folks have the lowest ownership rates, that means incentives for first-time buyers will appeal to Black folks. Are you that clueless? Now, all Jamal did was just ask a question, because it does say first generation. First generation home buyers. It does not say first time home buyers. So he had a valid point with asking that. So Green, visibly upset by Martin's remark, decided to confront him in person at the DNC. Martin was hosting the town hall at the convention when Green opposed him amid a tight crowd. In videos posted by Green, he can be heard demanding an explanation from Martin about being dumb. Now I'm gonna show y'all how these gatekeepers, how they work. How these people that throw the rock and hide their hand. And then, see, I always tell people, y'all better be ready for somebody to pull up on you while y'all out here on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, threatening folks, talking about folks. You don't know who around here. So let me show y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because, people confronting folks nowadays. Baby, you calling me dumb? Okay, wait till I see you. You call me dumb to my face. Man, I ain't got no problem telling nobody how I feel to their face. Trust and believe. This ain't what they want. You better have protection around you, is all I can say. Let me drop the link in case anybody wants to come down here. Not come down. If anybody wants to come up and talk about this, that's the link. And let me turn the camera around. Okay, so I'm turning the camera around so y'all can see this. Like I say, folks pulling up on folks nowadays. So again, this is Jamal Green confronting Roland Martin about calling him dumb on Twitter because Kamala Harris in the Economic Development Plan, she said first generation. So only thing Jamel Green was doing was asking was, what is first generation? No, no, ain't no, ain't no. Hold on. I gave you a number. I gave you a number. Yesterday, you added it. You see what I'm saying? These Yesterday, you tweeted about me done yesterday, right? First of all, you told me done. See what I'm saying? These type of folks, they throw a rock and they had their hand. They throw the rock and they had their hand. So whenever you want to call people dumb or lie to them or thinking you getting over on them, no, be prepared for the comeback. Yeah, but no, what it was, brother Tim, is he wanted, he wanted to know, you can call me dumb on Twitter. Now here I am. Call me to my face. See, ain't nobody scared of these gatekeepers. Because that's what they are. They're gatekeepers. They're gatekeepers. Anytime you have people that still going along with this madness, or just because somebody is black, I gotta vote for them, or just because, like I tell people, the worst people in my life that I can't stand is people that take the cloths in the ministry and people that are elected politicians, where people sort of trust these people. They look at them on a whole different level, and then to get betrayed by them, especially church folks, especially them. So, y'all put the negative energy out there. Then when the shit happened, they want to play victim. And I'm a senior, but I'm a woke senior. Because ain't nobody going to tell me who I have to vote for. And look at Roland Scary Butt. But you so bad. Y'all can get on Twitter. Y'all can get all bad on social media. But then when somebody confronting you, you want to holler security. And Roland Martin, ain't nobody messed up about Roland Martin. Roland Martin is a gatekeeper. He wants people to still be on this Democratic plantation. You know, uh, ain't nobody trying to Ain't nobody messed up about Roland Martin. They're not. So here is another one. Hey, Charlene. So, we got the black gatekeepers because we're not going. We're not going. It's funny when you look at the Democratic National Convention last night, right? They did not care what anybody. I mean, they were like little kids, okay, at the Democratic National Convention. Because everything they had to do, they had to talk about Trump. I don't care about that. I need y'all to stand on your own 2 feet. You need to talk about policies. And what I don't like about this Kamala Harris is you have been under Joe Biden. So you're the president and you're the vice president. He was the president. So you know what it's like out there. You know what Bidenomics is. You're a part of this high inflation. You're a part of these high food costs. Do you know that there are senior citizens that are out there? Some senior citizens are trying to decide whether they should eat or buy their medicine. And then they want to blame everything on Trump. No, this is your administration. What I liked about Trump was Trump, he was signing an executive order in a minute. Trump was getting some things done. Trump didn't do nothing to help us, nor did he do anything to hurt us. Now, with me saying that, does that mean I love him? No, I'm stating a fact that I believe is true in my mind. And I should be respected for that. Now, Kamala Harris, you look at all of her bad policies. Truancy program, you send black women to jail who had special needs kids. Okay? So the proof is in the pudding. Well,
at phillipschevy.com.
And so
your next vehicle is only a few clicks away.
Everybody.
Complete your entire purchase online with our virtual express store. Here's how to get started.
So hold on.
He said that black men are watching the replay on StreamYard and still registering. So we're now up to 55,000.
Hold on. See, I'm tired. I am tired of people telling me who I should vote for.
Arthritis pain.
And all of this. Hey, Patty.
Hey, darling.
Hold on. Yeah, yes, Charlene. So these people, hold on for 1 minute, Charlene.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so
How's the kitty cat?
the kitty cat's doing fine. My McLino is doing great. So yeah, y'all, so that's what's happening now. And like I said, people are being upset saying you should vote for Kamala Harris. You know, you got to. If you don't vote for her, you're part of you're not black. And then they say she not black. I don't even about care about the status, okay? I don't care if she's black. I don't care if she's married to a Caucasian man. I don't care about that. The only thing I care about is what are these people? What are their policies? And at the end of the day, people, I'm just bringing commentary, which I think is funny, because at the end of the day, Republican or Democrats, I ain't rich. They don't care about me. All I'm doing, I'm just in this world, you know, hey, surviving. And they could really care less about me. It was all built by design. You have this whole country was built on a lie. Then you got senators, congressmen. These people are making such high salaries, they can't even relate to a woman, a single parent that's doing the best she can with only making less than $30,000 a year with a bunch of kids. Okay? So they can't even relate to the average Black American citizen. Because, see, I'm Black American. I don't know where I come from, what tribe. I'm Black American, and I helped build, my ancestors helped build this country. They built it. They built it. Um, so my thoughts on Project 2025 is it's been tampered with now that Trump has been put back in the race. They want to take the government out of a lot of things. For schooling, they want schools to be, private, where people can pick schools. Let the poor kids be able to go to the rich schools where they got all nice computers, brand new computers that are maybe 1 or 2 years old. They want to take the government out of so much. Look how much, when you think about how much control the government has on us. The government told us we had to take a vaccination, my sister. Then come to find out they lied. Everything that they said that was a conspiracy theory turned out to be true. The government wanted women to be on aid, not had a black man in the house. Okay? You know, I don't I don't understand where we're going at this point in this world right now. It's a whole lot of things I don't understand, but I know they're not right. Tampons in boys' bathrooms. These, children were able to be given puberty blocker drugs. So now the reports have come out that have shown that the shit ain't no good and it's not working. So now they want to reduce it. Hold on. So yeah, so that's what's going on. That is what's going on. So if you don't like,
Come on, move. No. Stay here.
if you don't like Kamala Harris, people want to get mad at you. They want to call you dumb. You can't question her. You know, you can't say anything about her. Now she is not God. Oh, back to the government. So the government said, oh, there's no aliens, there's no UFOs. We'll come to find out aliens did land here. Um, the prenatal vitamins, they gave different prenatal vitamins for Caucasian women to women of color. Um, the government, oh Lord, and let's not even begin to talk about how they control us by the media. See, you know, if I don't like Trump or I don't like Kamala Harris, I'm not going to vote for them because I don't like them. I'm going to vote for them because they have a policy that I might like. Okay? You get that? They might have one policy that I might like. And I'm going to tell y'all, I ain't messed up about this lady because you've been in office. Groceries are so high. So, no, it doesn't affect them. You know, she's talking about she's going to stop food gouging. What, we got to wait 2 years? So, what are we going to have to start doing now? Killing, unaliving each other to eat? The current administration, we are in an inflation. Okay. And so, food prices aren't getting ready to go back down. They're going to stay like they are. So will they give me, little me, Miss Senior Citizen, Darlene April, because I just turned 62, am I getting ready to get a 50% discount off my food? The food prices keep going up. You don't even want to give us raises. They can't keep up with Social Security retirement against inflation. So those are the issues I have. And Roland Martin, Roland Martin, Ricky Smiley, all of these people, they they need to take several seats back. Because let me tell you something. They ain't getting ready to do nothing for you. Okay? I need to know how come Roland Martin, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Ricky Smiley, all of these gatekeepers, Maxine Waters, all of these people that's been in politics, how come they never made them give us reparations? How come nobody was on them when President Lincoln was assassinated? And we didn't get the 40 acres and a mule. See, after all of these years, the black people, we should have gotten that. It was called a Special Field Order number 15. Okay. So what they were doing, they was confiscating Confederate land along the right coast, the Rice Coast. Sherman, let me go back to the beginning so y'all can understand what reparations really was. So Lincoln, while he was president, since he had freed the slaves, he wanted to make sure that black people were able to still be able to live the type of life that they was used to, but without being owned by a slave owner. You know, like they can get a start in life. So what Lincoln did is he sent Major General William to Sherman, and they met with black ministers in Savannah, Georgia. So what happened was, the question was, how would thousands of newly freed black people survive economically after more than 200 years of bondage and unpaid labor? So after that meeting, because with the slaves being free, they wanted to know how they could really help them. They wanted to help black people be able to survive economically. So what they issued was Special Field Order number 15, which is known to us as 40 acres and a mule. But see, Lincoln was assassinated on April 14th, 1865. The order would be released and the land given to black families would be rescinded and returned to white Confederate landowners. So I need to know why my people, while we've had all of these presidents, why we never held out and said we not voting for nobody until we get our reparations. This was something Dr. Martin Luther King should have been talking about, and Malcolm X. This should have been given to black people. So when I hear somebody like Kamala Harris say, I'm not going to do anything for black people only, but the United States has heard the Germans, the Indians, the Asians, everybody. So, so that's why I always tell people I ain't messed up about who is the president. And why have we been on this Democratic plantation? So we were supposed to have been given land, 40 acres and a mule back in 1865. And so once Lincoln was assassinated, do you know what Andrew Johnson did? He evicted everybody off their land. Yeah. So any president that came after President Johnson and got all of you people to vote Democratic, nobody never thought about bringing this up. And it's not going to happen now. It's just not going to happen. We'll never see it. I don't even know why they talk about it. But we have voted for this Democratic plantation. And nobody never said, let's do this. Let's right this wrong. So we've been voting Democratic, and what have they given us? A few holidays? A list of a couple of holidays? What has voting Democratic gotten you? Well, and so for the people that want to vote for whoever they want to, they have all of that. They have that right. They have that right. And they know our people, the Roland Martins, the gatekeepers. And we've been steady voting Democratic after they assassinated Abraham Lincoln. He was going to give us 40 acres and a mule, which was called Field Order Number 15. They probably didn't have Lincoln's body, probably wasn't even cold. And they say, kick them black folks off of that land we gave them. So they didn't ask Jimmy Carter. who we voted for. They didn't ask John F. Kennedy. We didn't hold none of these people. Ulysses Grant, Rutherford Hayes, James Garfield, Chester Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Franklin, Grover Cleveland again, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama. Nobody said, when are y'all going to make this right? So it ain't nothing that any of these gatekeepers, any of these old time people can tell me, because that should have been a movement to make sure field order number 15 was fulfilled, which equals 40 acres and a mule. Hey, I bring it every day. So yeah, Roland Martin got punked out. I bring it, you know, and I want people to know all of this election stuff. This is entertainment to me. You know, I'm a content creator. I'm just bringing y'all content. I ain't got nothing to do. And two, you know, I used to be on here all day, every day, but it's been nice out. And due to inflation, you know, ain't a whole lot of cheap airline flights out there no more like it used to be. But I bring it every day. You know what? That flea market that you was at, they had those Pandora bracelets. Are they the authentic ones? Because I need to send you some money to get me some charms. Let me show you Roland Martin picture. Girl, you can't make this up. Charlene, the butt files. But yeah, Charlene, that project 2025, honey, they done changed that. Everything that's on the internet now, they done doctored up. Oh my God. Okay. I am back. Y'all probably heard me say, oh my God, I heard a little pop. So that means somebody done had an accident and they have hit a transformer. You know, the building I live in, it's okay. You know, I'm thankful. And even though it's far out, it's on the outskirts of Joliet, there's nothing around here. You know, we do have a beauty shop, a cafeteria, a back room, a track, nosy neighbors, bitter, miserable people. But hey, it's where I live. And it is my residence. And it's okay. So,
What's the fuel of it?
hold on. That, to the left right there, that first door. Uh-huh. Okay, you gotta get Miss D must have took you to the store. And so, you know, again, I tell people to make sure that you don't be, you know, calling people dumb, stupid, and ignorant, or threatening people on YouTube, calling them dumb, because you don't know when people gonna pull up on you, like Jamal Green did. You know, he called them out. So Jamal Green called out Roland Martin, called him out really good. And he yelled security. So like I say, I tell people, don't throw a rock and hide your hand. Because people pulling up on folks nowadays. They pulling up on them. And that's exactly what happened. And we going to look at this video one more time. And I'm going to end this show. Again, like I say, uh, this is all entertaining to me. I just believe that everybody's views and opinions should be respected. I think it's sad that a person cannot say anything about either candidate in their attack by family, friends, media. I mean, like this is crazy to me, and it's getting worse. I remember when Trump was first running, but this is getting worse. Like nobody can say anything negative anymore, but they can do the childish attacks. So again, look at my video from earlier where I do the video on the alleged shooter in the assassination attempt to unalive former President Donald Trump. You know, they can't even, please hit the like button, even those that's in the bushes. Uh, they weren't even able to see the body. Allegedly, you know, Butler County coroner, they had already cremated the body before they can do their reports. So those are things that make you go, mm. But it's all commentary for me. I'm not going to lose no sleep over this. God is first in my life, then me, my son, my family, and friends. I'm just sharing the news and giving my brutal, honest opinion because that's what somebody told me. And then I played one of those games on Facebook. I'm just giving my brutal, honest opinions. And the older I got, let me tell you something. The older I got, the more I was able to start looking at life through everybody's eyes. And when you can do that, you come a long way. You come a long way, baby. You know. And so, I'm going to show y'all this video, you know. Roland Martin, the gatekeeper. And they call gatekeepers for people that act like, you know, we gotta, that black people cannot vote no other way other than Democrats. You know, that's the funny part to me. Or people. Okay, that was my fault. Let me turn this mic out. Or people want to shame you because you choose to not get on, you know, you choose not to be a Democrat. I just think that's really pathetic of our people. Like, who am I to tell you who you should vote for, who you should like? Like, that's your right, and I should respect that. But hold on, we're gonna look at Jamal Green, who is a Black Lives Matter activist who lives here in Chicago, who tweeted, "What is a first time generation?" Because when Kamala Harris announced her economic plan, she said first time generation of homeowners. So is this first time generation of me or my son or what? So all he was doing was questioning the language. And so Roland Martin come after him and he yelled security. But anyway, Roland Martin, what he did is he called Jamal stupid, dumb, because he just questioned what is a first time generation of being a homeowner. That's it. That's all. And so they've been in the Twitter field. Roland Martin called him dumb and stupid because he just asked, what is a first time generation? And we're going to look at this video. And, I showed y'all that picture. Roland Martin was scared. Hold on.
Hold on one second. No, I know.
See, Jamal went up to him. No, I'm pulling up. Hold on, here go another. Yesterday, you tweeted about you tweeted me dumb yesterday, right? First of all, don't touch me dumb. So, Roland Martin got checked because all Jamal Green said was, what is the definition of first time generation of homeowners? So Roland Martin got on his tweet, called him dumb, stupid, and everything else for asking the question. And again, like I tell people, when you throw your rock, baby, be ready for that rock to be thrown back. Because these new age people, they ain't having it. And his old little behind was scared. It's funny to me. Oh, he was dumb and ignorant and stupid, and how dare you ask, what is the definition of a first time generation homeowner? Anybody that attacks Kamala Harris, they've got these gatekeepers that's gonna attack you. Like, you can't say anything bad about her. You got Ricky Smiley, you got Steve Harvey, all of these coons and sambos, as I call them. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. Thank you. And so again, I'm just bringing commentary. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm a content creator. I see stuff. I have a friend. She's been sending me stuff. So I told her, send me stuff. I'll report on it. And I'm going to give my brutal, honest opinion. And there's some things that I'm not going to touch on because y'all ain't going to see it the way I see it. Y'all be ready to try to get me canceled. People try to report you, get your channel stuck. But again, I ain't messed up about Al Sharpton. And another thing, they gave this great presentation, and I'm going to do a show on that tomorrow. Do you know who actually believed in Jesse Jackson and financed his campaign? Do you know? It was Donald Trump, our former president. He financed Jesse Jackson and wanted to see him become the first black president. Things that make you go, See, I've lived through some of this stuff. I know about some of this stuff. Jesse Jackson presidential campaign was financed by Donald R. Trump, our former president. Let that sink in. Because I'm going to tell you, when I think about the names that they gave black people, them all came from like Hillary Clinton, these Democrats. And again, I'm just giving coverage. I'm just expressing my opinion on things that I know and what I lived through. So everybody have a nice day. To all you content creators, let me tell you, don't be out here Don't be having no Twitter feuds or X feuds. Don't be having no Facebook feuds, no YouTube feuds, no Clubhouse feuds, no Rumble feuds. Don't be having no feuds with people that you don't know and people that ain't shown their face. Because people pull up on people, okay? So you better be able to back up. And it ain't even worth it. Why are you arguing with somebody that you don't even know? That you ain't never seen and they sitting behind the keyboard. But see, in this case, what you have is Roland Martin knew who Jamal Green was. So he was questioning him for attacking Kamala Harris. So see, right now at this point in time, and I can't wait for this election to be over with. Because you can talk about Trump all day long, but you can't say nothing about Kamala Harris. They coming for you, baby. They coming for you. Learn how to control your temper. Hey, Miss Lorraine, where you going?
Downstairs for the game.
Oh, okay. Have a good time.
I hope so.
Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for joining me for this show. Remember, you have the right to vote for who you want to and feel any type of way that you want to feel. And people should respect that. Y'all have an awesome day. Charlene, I bring it. Bud Fowles, Joshua, I really appreciate you guys sticking and staying with me. You know, like I say, this is all. It's it's good stuff for me. It's entertainment. You know, excuse me. Every time I hear something, I be like, "You can't make this up. You can't make this ish up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up." Like, what is really going on? You know, I'm amazed. And I'm trying to keep up. I'm 62. I'm trying to keep up with the news, what's going on. But I'm lost when it comes to the music world. And I was a DJ. But I try to keep up with what's going on. And I'm telling you, this is amazing. This is amazing. And I've seen stuff I thought I would never see. And it just amazes me. And that's why I talk about it. But anyway, thank y'all for sticking and staying with me. If y'all want to give me some subjects to talk about that you don't want to talk about, you can inbox me at joliettapril@yahoo.com or joliettapril@gmail because, you know, I like talk. I used to love and enjoy listening to talk radio. I used to love The View before it became so one-sided. But I used to love The View, the show The View with all of those women co-hosts. And, you know, they all had an opinion and they all respected each other. But even those women, they've been getting off track lately. So, but the show has been on for a number of years. But thank you, everybody. This is April Showers. Peace. Everybody hit that like, share, subscribe button, even those in the bushes. I love you. I don't care if you don't love me. You know, I get away from mess, away from gatekeepers. Thank you, everybody. Peace out. Love, peace, and hair grease. April Showers. I'm out.